Hi everyone, it's Sheena from For the Love of Paper, and I thought I'd just show you a haul that I have here, basically because I want to look at it myself and then put it away, but I just thought I'd come do a quick video, show you some things that I got. A lot of this is Michael's, and then I got some things from Barnes & Noble as well. So first, this is just something I got my niece. She likes to draw, and so I got these Artist Loft pencils. They were on clearance for like 50 cents, and then I got a discount on top of that. And then I got her some scissors because she's gonna do some fussy cutting for me, so I got her own little special scissors. So that's first, like, not really fun for her, but I also got myself some scissors. I do have different the Tim Holtz ones, but for fussy cutting, like closer things and not having that serrated edge like a lot of his scissors are. So I got these Fiskars non-stick material, cut sticky materials. I don't know that that's necessary, but these just like little small fussy cutting scissors. And I also got these I had a coupon. What I did do, I'll tell you. I purchased all this as like a store pickup. So everything that I bought was with a coupon was an additional 30% off. So this is the Recollection scissors. These look like they say serrated, which probably means they're just like the other ones. I don't know. I have to move this to get to them. I guess they are a little smaller. That's not bad. So these are the Tim Holtz serrated ones. And then these are the Recollections ones. They are lighter and smaller, so I think those will still be good. But I got those two for all the different things I've been fussy cutting. So those are my new additions to. I wish these had a thing. Did they have a thing? Nope, they didn't. Yeah, so those are in there. Just open those up. I was just talking to my brother, and he may call back. I'm pretty positive his phone died, but it kind of just shut off, and then he didn't answer, and my text didn't go through. So this is all Michael's stuff too. Christmas stuff was put out. They have vellum. They have double-sided 6x6 cardstock, the big pads, and then they have die-cut stickers and ephemera. So this is the Holly Jolly vellum. What I think I'm going to do with this is use it for, like pockets, like on the front of tags or something like that. I usually don't buy vellum, but these were, where's the thing, $4.99? It doesn't say on here. They were like $4.99 and 30% off. This is the Frosted Fairy Tale. This is actually acetate and vellum. So I don't see that very much as Christmas, to be honest with you. Those like ponies, reindeer, swans. And that's just like glitters. That's acetate. There's just words on it. But again, I thought I'd use this for like tags. Then these are the pads, so the ones that match those. This is the Frosted Fairy Tale, again double-sided. I can't say I would use that side, but I would definitely use that side and maybe decorate this side. Same with this one, I would use that side. I don't know what I would use that big wreath for. But these, I like that they're double-sided for tags. And I'm thinking I have my Christmas stuff out of storage, but it's in my car. I didn't bring it in yet. And I think I do have like a Christmas style pink pad from last year, so that's the Frosted Fairy Tale, and then I did get 2 of this one because I really liked it. It's the Holly Jolly. And again, I think these were all $4.99. Oh, that's not the one that's open. And then I got 30% off. Something that, again, it wasn't there whenever I ordered these. I ordered it offline. They're supposed to be 6x6. So if you look at the whole paper, it's like 6.5. If you look at the, like the graphic part, it's a little over 6, but you're losing some here with this hole. So for some of these, let me show you one where it makes a difference. These tags, you see that? You're losing part of it. The paper itself can be cut down to lose that, but for those ones with the tags, it's, like I said, you do lose some. It's like got a notch cut out of it, like that. Anyway, I got 2 of those. This one's called Peppermint Plaid. And just, again, your typical Christmas colors. See here, you can tell it's chopped off part of that. So again, that's Peppermint Plaid. And then this one is Christmas Noel. And it's more the traditional Christmas colors in it. And Holiday Tidings, this is the vintage style one. I did not get every one. I did not. So this is the vintage style one. It's Vintage Santa. Oops. Vintage Santa. And I do like the double-sided for making tags, journal cards, ephemera. This one is called Gingerbread Forest. And you can collage on these. You could also hinge them and put them in as papers. My brother just texted me. Yeah, my phone died, but I don't know that he's gonna call. Sorry, I'll call you then. Okay, so he's not gonna call back now. All right, so those are the 6x6s. Set them off to the side. These are the 12x12s. This one, oops, did I cut this one open? Yes. So this is the Christmas Noel, and it's Recollections, and it's vellum. This whole thing is vellum. So these are the more traditional colors, Christmas colors with vellum. Again, I think I'll use them as pockets. This one would be hard to do as a pocket, so I might cut that down here, fold it in half as a page, and then use this snowflake part up here at the top as pockets. And that's more of a, what would you call that? Like a scenery. And then these snowflakes, these do have gold accents. Again, I could cut that and make that like a page, and then use this bottom part, even though there's not much to it. You could also stamp on that with what's it called, like Versamark, and use embossing powder to, I'm sure I have some snowflake stamps just to add even a little bit more there. And then the Christmas lights, and then this could be cut all around to make its pockets. So then that, again, that's Christmas Noel. The big pads I got only specifically the ones I really liked. Here's the Holly Jolly. I don't like that these are single-sided, but if you've been watching my other series, I just go in and collage on it or add something to it, so it's not white. And then that just then breaks up that it's not all scrapbooking and adds a little bit more to it. This one, I can't say I'm a fan of the gloves, but that's part of it. I need to move that cord. Keeps getting caught. So, bunch of tags. This does have gold accents to it. So that's the Holly Jolly. This peppermint plaid, again, traditional Christmas colors here. Peppermints, this one has a little bit of gold accent too, with silver, not gold. Foil accent, I guess, is the silver foil, and the other one was gold foil. It's like a sweater. These are nice. I've never seen them have one with like fussy cuts, kind of. That's nice. I think that's the only one that had that too, unless I didn't notice it. Like they had tags and stuff, but I didn't notice that in the other one. And then this is the vintage one with gold foil. We'll see if this one has like ephemera in it. And I did not look at these in store. I bought them all offline. I was actually first thing this morning. No, not first thing, because I didn't get up till like noon. When I first woke up, I saw a TikTok, someone saying, Christmas is in at Michael's. So I went online and just started adding to cart the ones that I liked just from the images, and saw, I love this, saw that they had a 30% off online. So I don't want to tell you how much I paid for all this, but with the 30% off, these are like little tags. This is really nice. Again, as a full sheet like that, it seems wasteful because I don't know what you would do. I don't know. First of all, that's 12 by 12, so I don't know what journal I would use that big. I suppose I could at least cut him out, maybe, like just disregard the whole wood piece. But I still feel like that's going to be a huge image. See, this one doesn't have those die cuts either. I just want to check. I want to make sure I didn't miss it in this one. I'm just going to go really quick. Oh, is this the one I was talking about? I feel like it was because of that. So this one. Tags. That must have been the one in this one. Just tags. Yeah. All right. So those are all paper. And then these, ouch, slide please, are stickers and ephemera. So let me open one of these. I got 2 of these Christmas Noels stickers, and then one of, no, they all say Christmas Noel. This is the one that matches like the Holly Jolly. You can see those. And this one matches the pink and blue fairy tale Christmas, frosted fairy tale. So let me open these up. Again, these are the die cut stickers. I suppose, oh well. So I'm gonna open them off the bottom anyway. All right. And how does this work? So they're a little bit thicker, not that bad. Santa, 2 Santas, kittens, reindeers. Are those Santas the same? No, they're facing different directions. Okay. Let's start again. This mistletoe, Santa, a poodle in a tree, Santa facing the other way. These really remind me of like the vintage Christmas stuff, which I do have a lot of somewhere. There's another like deer, tree, and kitten. And these are the stickers that are like cardstock-ish. This is so these are kind of like more they're still pretty thick actually. Those two, and then these pieces that are vellum. I don't know that these are stickers. Oh, they are. And that's thin, like vellum stickers. Okay. I think these were $4.99 or $3.99. They don't have the prices on the top like they used to. Or on the side anywhere. And then these ones. These are the foil ones. Oops. So Merry Christmas. That's thicker. And 2 bows. Like a rose and a crimson. And I did get 2 packs of those, so this is the thing. If I waited beyond today, it would be out of stock, and I don't know that they would replace it and where I'm located. So that's both of those. I'm just gonna, so now that we know what they look like on the inside, so I love swans, or I don't know if they're swans or goose or ducks. I'm thinking these are swans though. So there's that pack. Then these are ephemera. These 2 are different. So this is all ephemera. I don't know what they're gonna feel like. It's like a mix in here. So acetate, 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 acetate. That's acetate. Merry Christmas. Oh, what fun. There's a bow. Oh, those are all acetate. These are vellum. Vellum. And then these look like they're paper. So this is something I don't think Michael's ever had before. This ephemera pieces. So again, great for decorating tags and the themes, labels. I'm glad I got 2 of these. Holly Jolly. Different sizes. Okay. So all that, which is 40 pieces, acetate vellum and paper ephemera in different sizes as well. So that's good. And again, I think they were $3.99 or $4.99, and I had 30% off. I needed candles, and for whatever reason, you can't purchase them for pickup anymore, so I had to go in. I just walked by this stand to see if there was anything else in person that I hadn't bought that I wanted, and I'm very I'm glad I just bought what I wanted online, because the display was basically, in a lot of these ephemera pieces, empty. Probably because I bought them all. These are the acetate ones. Vellum. It's a bow. Eiffel Tower. Again, this doesn't say Christmas to me. This says little girl's birthday. Winter Wonderland. And these are all the paper ones. I like that. I did see that, and I was like, oh yeah, I want that one. That's Christmassy to me. All right. So that was good for these. This would be the same. This is the gingerbread one. And that's all the different things on it. It's more neutrals. And then this is the vintage one. However, it doesn't have one of those Santas, which is such a bummer. But that's the vintage pack. All right. So let me not drop these, because I didn't put those ones in, and set these off to the side. Where? I'm not sure. Because I have a little bit more. I have my, what I got from Barnes & Noble. a drink. So these are 100 effective tips for stress-free life. They were on the cheap section at Barnes & Noble's. I like to set these like around in different places at work with these little like resin animals, and then people, what they really do is take the resin animal and leave these behind. But just like positive things to put around. You can even punch a hole in it, have a piece of fabric or something coming off of that, and it could be a tag, but that's just something I picked up. And these are the new Paper Love. So there's multiple of these types of books. There's Paper, which is this one. There's the Flow magazines. There's these new ones called Paper Love. I feel like there's more. Flow, Paper. This is the newest one I've seen, Paper Love. And there's probably a few more. I actually took all mine apart because I wasn't using them. So they had vintage florals, enchanted forests, and I'm sure they had other ones, but I believe them to be like some type of like mystical or sea things that I'm not necessarily a fan of. So I did get enchanted forest to go with my forest and fall themed things. So again, these are from Barnes & Noble. A lot of the same themes of having the papers, the writing spots, the envelopes. Again, writing pieces that you can fold up and put in the envelopes. The stickers to seal the envelopes. These are like postcards. There's 2 pages of those, 3 pages of those. I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms. My necklace is a mushroom that I wear. So this was an easy win for me. These are all just pieces of paper with different decorations. This is card. Again, like that's lovely, but I don't know what I would use that for unless I had a really big journal. Like maybe I can see creating like a big ring bound journal, like a coil bound journal, and then use these bigger pieces in it. All of these are thicker card. So there's what, 4 there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This one I think throws off the whole book. Just saying. It's more like a 70s groovy. Not that I wouldn't use it, but at least the aesthetic of this. Yeah, I wouldn't say I would use that with those skull things, but it's on the other side. Yeah. I could tear this up and use it as collage. Yeah. It's William Morris type. These are bookmarks, I think. Yep, there's a little hole there. Some coloring pages. I don't know that I would use them because you're either, unless you use them in the middle of a signature or something like that, I would use this maybe as a backing page, so all their sides that are actually decoration I can see using. Stickers. More stickers. Yeah, I don't know if this is accessible to use whenever it's done, but I do like that. And then they have just the more simple pieces of paper, one-sided with an image. All these have similar themes. If you are on TikTok, they now have the Grabby books, like the Grabby pens, the Grabby brand. So, I don't remember what that was, $35 or something like that for the fall one. And I don't want Halloween. I don't want the mystical. And I waited too long and now it's out of stock. But I have plenty. These are the wrapping papers. This, with those hedgehogs and those mushrooms. Oh my goodness. And then this one. So you get 2 pieces of wrapping paper at least. I think the other one. I think there's another envelope in here. So the only difference with this one, with these envelopes like that, when you're in the store, you don't know what's inside of them unless you're taking apart the store things. These are circles that perforate out. All of these have like alphabet and number pages. These are like little sticker labels. Here's another one of wrapping paper. So, oh, I like this one too. I love that black. Snails. I just love mushrooms. Even that one's nice. Some washi tape type stickers. Tags. 1, 2, 3 pages of tags. And then these are just like journal cards with owls. We're back into more envelopes. A couple journal pages. Envelope. These are just, I guess you could fussy cut that if you wanted to, but it is just a journal page. And then this, I'm not sure what's in here. Where do I keep moving that thing to? I'm not sure if you can get these on Amazon. Oh, it's a really big poster. It's trees. So this is not going to fit, but I actually have the floral one of this in a canvas that I have hanging next to me, and I was thinking about getting one to put on the back of my door because I put this was $30, and that's the ISBN number if you want to look on Amazon or just look up Paper Love Enchanted Forest. This one is the Vintage Florals. I don't think they have pictures of the other ones in here, because there are more than just these. So I'll go through this one a little bit quicker maybe. It's the same type of theme. This one again is all florals, so love that about it. I love that. And then they've got the art florals. I think this one has a piece that I really like a colored paper. There's your bookmarks, coloring pages. This, I love that. I'm not sure if it's a William Morris piece or not, but I love that mustard. Here it is again. It's on the back of paper, one of these envelopes, but see what this one is. Wrapping paper. So we got some peachy flowers and some bright blue. That's nice. I'll just stick them there. And the same similar things. This one I did open. Peach like William Morris, and then that like boho style. Tags. More cards. There's an envelope of that material I like. And then back here is another one of those posters. And it's butterflies. I might be able to put that on there. But then I guess if I do that, I can't see out the other side. I mean, I can't see outside. All right, so that's the Paper Love Vintage Florals. And then the Christmas one, paper, paper, paper. I wasn't sure if my store was going to have this. I say my store, but I have to drive like 45 minutes to the closest one. And similar themes of the papers. There's cards, postcards. These are like little side cards. They're meant to be they're perforated so you can fold them in half. You have your envelopes with your writing paper and your sticker labels, your labels for the front. This is like to go over like something that's a bottle. Like there's a hole here that perforates like a wine bottle, I guess, maybe. I don't know. These come with their little paper books. It's not gonna slide out of there. It's stuck, and for whatever reason, they stuck this on. I noticed this when I was in the store. So this is 2 more of those things. I don't know why they did that. They put this sticky, so now there's that ball on here. It's coming off okay though. And then they have these little books that you can essentially have as a journal itself. This could be a good base if you have like you either do the December daily or something like that. I have December dailies for sale in my shop that are just blank that you can use, and you got these little house looking things. Like, I don't know if there's not a hole in them, so I'm not sure what their purpose is. Just tags, I guess. This is all just paper. This shows up in several of them. You're supposed to like cut them out and turn them into something. I had never really understood what I was supposed to do with them, so I just used the back sides. And you got these little cards, writing spaces. They say invitation on it, but I would almost be inclined to cover that with a fussy cut or something, and then you have the writing space on the back. I don't know why they put things in there that say invitation. That's a theme of this in every book. And you got your stickers, more paper. These look like fussy cuts, which is nice to have those. And these are your solids. These are all just paper. Here's your numbers and letters again. Like I said, they do repeat. I do like that they have these in this style for Christmas, like your December daily or something like that. You can cut them out. Countdown to Christmas, your Christmas washi stickers. These are just some regular stickers, your tags, more tags, more tags. Here's your wrapping paper. Is there 3 here? Are they double-sided? They're double-sided. So that's blue on the inside of that. Oh, there are 3. I thought I saw something. There's 4. It's black on the inside of that one. There's this candy cane one with pink on the other side, and then this sweater looking one, and it's got red on the inside. So there's 4 of those. That must be special just because it's Christmas. This one, again, they put it on these like journal cards. And then you have some just single papers again. And your envelopes. I like to cut these off and use them as side tucks. I'm not sure why they add them, but I like them. So I use those as side tucks. And this one was $25. So these are $5 more. Yeah, they're $30. And again, these are all Barnes & Nobles. The current things that they have out. I'm pretty sure that a flow comes out in the next week. And there's also a new sticker book that comes out by John Duran. And it may have, I think it ships in the next day or two. I pre-ordered it off of Amazon. But just give you a quick update, a little flip through of these things. And I am almost finished the fall autumn journal, and I'm going to come back for a flip through of that. So this is a little bit different, but I wanted to be able to go through these myself since I bought the Michael stuff offline and show you these. So again, if you like the things that I show or that I craft and do, like and subscribe so you get notified, and come back. And I'll see you again soon. Have a good night. Bye.